What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be ranking all 10 seasons from worst to best. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications for post notifications, and then also stick around until the end to see what the best Fortnite season is. Use my creator code in the item shop, mini-meatloaf, 2 items of capital. And I hope you enjoy this video, guys. So we're going to move on to our number 10 spot. In at number 10, the worst ranked season on this list is Season 10. It pains me to have to say that Season 10 is the worst season, as I really liked the route the storyline was taking. However, you just can't ignore the constant complaining and giving out that we as a community have to do just to get Epic to listen. We even got hashtag remove the mech #1 on trending for Twitter, but Epic still took a week just to nerf it. I planned this video before turbo building was nerfed, and although they went back on the nerf, Season 10 had to be put down on the list. It was actually higher on the list, but I just had to change it. Epic is destroying their own game, and also the playstyle for pros and just regular players. Hopefully, by the end of the season, the situation improves. But with Epic, I just don't know. It might even get worse. In at number 9, we have Season 1. Now, for all those OG Season 1 players who are screaming at the screen, just shut up for a second, okay? Season 1 was OG and all, but it was terrible compared to what we have now. Season 1 had no battle pass, no storyline, and a very empty map. However, I'm not saying it's a bad season, but because it was the first one and Epic were just figuring out things, it didn't have the standards that we look for in a season now. Now, for all those players who still want to scream at their screen, then you can do that, because we're moving on to number 8. In at number 8, we have Season 7. For anyone who doesn't remember, because it was a fairly forgettable season, Season 7 was when we were given a snow biome in the map. This season was fairly poor, the story was bad, and the battle pass was bad. And the worst thing was that Planes and the Infinity Blade were introduced. The Planes and Blade ruined games for most players, and also ruined competitive tournaments such as the Winter Royale, where Sam got multiple kills and a win with ease using the blade. Honestly, the only partial good thing I remember from Season 7 was the Lynx skin, but that wasn't that great either. Our number 7 spot is taken up by Season 6. If I asked you what was the theme of Season 6, you probably wouldn't be able to tell me. This season is a fairly forgettable and average one. The season was based on Halloween and had the Dire Wolf as its tier 100 skin. The season introduced pets and music, which are rarely used to date. The story was boring and repetitive. We were also introduced to shadow cubes, which were pretty cool, but unfortunately not enough to reach our number 6 spot. Our number 6 spot goes to Season 8. This was, as you could guess by my top quality pun, the pirate season. This season had a very disappointing battle pass. The 2 tier 1 skins, Hybrid and Blackheart, were okay, but the tier 100 skin, Lux, was awful. Many speculated that the skin would get some surprise update as the season progressed. However, this wasn't the case. We also welcomed the jungle biome into the Fortnite map. This addition was controversial, but I believe most people liked it, or at least learned to. The ballers were also introduced, which were on the overpowered side at the start. However, with a couple of nerfs, it became balanced, and cannons were also a good addition to the game. This was a good season, but there was definitely better, just like our number 5 spot. Season 5 was all around a good season. Its build-up was creative and fun. Epic planted llamas around the real world. They also planted a Durburger head in the Californian desert, which was teleported back to the Fortnite map along with the Drift skin, using the new Rift. The season also introduced the ATK, which was the first ever vehicle. This made way for many more improved vehicles to take its place. The Rift was also a good addition to the game and can still be found in the Fortnite map. We also met Kevin the Cube for the very first time, and he continues to affect the Fortnite storyline 5 seasons later. In at number 4 is Season 2. This season wasn't much, but was a huge part of Fortnite's success. With the transition from the basic Season 1, we were given a Battle Pass, which at the time was unheard of. With this season, we were also given huge map changes, which brought iconic places such as Tilted Towers to Fortnite. Although there was no story in this season, it was at a simpler time in Fortnite's timeline. It really didn't need one, and players knew no better. Speaking of storyline, we go to number 4. To number 3. We go to number 3. Yeah. Got the numbers wrong. Yeah. Just go to number 3 already. Season 3 comes in at number 3. The season was iconic for good reason. With the Space Explorer theme given to the community throughout Season 3, we were also given a meteor as the season's primary antagonist. This not only matched the theme of the season, but also built great hype around the season's climax as the meteor got closer and closer. What started out as a few players spotting a strange light quickly became known as a meteor and was theorized about by the community to hit Tilted Towers. This was the first of the Fortnite storyline that players would come to expect from Epic Games. Season 4 lies at number 2. Season 4 was the superhero themed season. Although Season 3 was the first of the Fortnite story, Season 4 was also revolutionary. This season came with Fortnite's first ever live event. The launch of the rocket was something that everybody watched. Players peacefully gathered around to watch its launch. Well, most players. The hype around the rocket was huge, and players were not disappointed by the event. To this day, we are given live events that we can see and interact with in-game, such as the Monster vs. Mech. We were also given Hop Rocks in Season 4. Nowadays, after every season, we sort of expect an item that is given to us by an event, such as the Shadow Cubes or Rifts. But the Hop Rocks were also the first of its kind. All in all, this season was fun to play, exciting to follow the story, and rewarding for leveling up. That's why it is second on the list. Our number 1 spot, the best Fortnite season ever, was Season 9. Season 9 was the best for so many reasons. First of all, it gave us a very good transition from Season 8 to 9. The Fortnite map being rebuilt into a futuristic metropolis after the eruption of the volcano was new and exciting. We were given new POIs such as Neo Tilted and Mega Mall. Although some players didn't like those changes, it was different and refreshing to redevelop some of the oldest points on the map. The Battle Pass was also good. The skins maybe weren't great, but each skin gave tons of other unlockable cosmetics, so you were getting more than the last season for the same price. The gameplay definitely peaked in Season 9, just before it was ruined in Season 10. We were given new guns like the Combat Shotgun, which was a huge game changer and definitely made the game more fast paced. There were also so much rotation on the map, such as sky platforms, geysers, slipstreams, and vehicles. Who knew they would all be gone in the next season? In the season, we were also given a huge push on the competitive scene. Any player had a chance of winning money from a prize pool of 30 million in the World Cup. They're just some of the reasons I think Season 9 was the best Fortnite season. Thank you to everybody who stayed till the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you agreed with the majority of my points. If you didn't, then go make your own video, have your own opinion, don't be giving out to me about it. And yeah, hope you just see you in another video. Goodbye.